Hello viewers, this is attorney Naresh Gehi, and we're going to discuss about another easy way through which some people can qualify for a green card in the United States. Very often I get calls in my office when people tell me, Mr. Gehi, I cannot go back to my home country because I will be killed. My common answer is, you should consider applying for political asylum in the United States. What is political asylum? Under the laws of the United States, a person can qualify for political asylum if he fears persecution. For example, if you think that if you go back to your country, you will be killed because of your race, because of your national origin, because of your political opinion, because of your membership in a social group, then you can consider applying for political asylum in the United States. It's very difficult for me to explain the black letter law on this particular point. Therefore, let me take a simple example and explain the viewers as to how can you qualify for political asylum in the United States. John Doe takes a flight from a foreign country and he comes to the border. At this time, he is intercepted by an immigration officer. At the time when you are intercepted at the border, the person who will be seeing you will be a CBP official who is commonly referred to as a Customs and Border Patrol officer. And once if you get to the border, you have to let the officer know that you are fearing persecution in your home country. And this persecution can be because of your race, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or because of your religion, or because of your political opinion. Now, if you can convince the CBP official that you will be persecuted, the good news is that you may qualify for an asylum in future, but before this issue comes into existence, the CBP officer will conduct, or the immigration officer will conduct, a credible fear interview, which means he wants to know whether you really have a fear of being persecuted in your country or whether you should be sent back from the border of the United States. At that time, if you pass the interview, thereafter he will let you in the country and he will ask you to appear before an immigration judge, and it is very important for you to have a very good lawyer because the lawyer has to show the fact that you will be persecuted if you go back to your country. For example, you can prove this by means of documents, or even your own testimony can qualify you for political asylum. There's a very well-known case law known as the matter of Mogarabi, under which your testimony alone can help you to qualify. But therefore, it's very important for you to consult an attorney when you apply for political asylum. Very often we have represented a lot of people from different countries who have had very solid political opinions, or they have had fears of persecution because they live in a country which does not tolerate the religion. For example, let's put it this way, that if you're practicing Christianity in an Islamic nation, and if that particular nation is not very friendly against Christians, of course you should consider applying for political asylum, because you can be persecuted in that country because of your religion. If you are a gay and if you live in a country like an Islamic nation, or if you live in India, Pakistan, or any other country which is not tolerant or friendly towards gays, you should consider applying for political asylum. Very often people think that they can only apply for political asylum within 1 year. The answer is not correct. If you can show that you were unaware of the process, or there were exceptional circumstances and you did not apply, you may still qualify for political asylum in the United States. But generally, it's a very good idea for you that if you're here in this country, you should consider applying for political asylum within 1 year. But this does not mean that you cannot apply later. We've helped many individuals from different countries in political asylum matters, and if you're outside the United States, you should consider applying as a refugee. This is attorney Naresh Gehi, and if you have further questions, visit us at www.immigrationquestion.com, or visit us for a free initial personal consultation by calling 718-263 5999. We'll be back again with some more interesting news from the world of immigration law.